what you say, I don't know what's in store. The return of the wizard is coming back for more. The return of the wizard, the face behind that door. And he'll walk on the land with wisdom in his hand. And you'll find your heart in league with the wizard.
Welcome to Bind on a Quip, episode 336 on the 6th of October 2024. Oh, sorry.
How rude.
I'm Wemp, and with me as always is Tempest. Hey Temp, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Wait. Let's talk about it
I never
in real life.
Did you answer the question of life? What are we doing here?
Are you good though?
I am good. Are you good?
Good, are you hydrated, refreshed? My real life, my leg's doing well.
That's good.
Went to clinic on Friday,
Yes, you did.
thinking I'll be back at work next week. And they said 2 more weeks.
They did. Well, they said maybe in 2 more weeks.
It's 2 more weeks.
You'd like it to be in 2
It
more
will
weeks.
be 2 more
You've
weeks.
been saying that for some time.
2. Then I can go back to work. So I'm going to start slowly exercising and getting some cardio, not some cardio. Strength back up after 2 months of just sitting around.
Sitting on your bum, leg up. Sure.
That's why I'm back with this behind me, because I could put my leg down for a bit.
Sure. Holidays are over.
Yeah, for
Today's
you.
last
For some
day.
of us.
Yeah.
Some of us are on short service leave.
Long social. It's not short service. It's been 10 weeks.
Yeah, but I've only been there for 2.5 years, so it's short service
Right,
leave.
I see. Yeah.
Normally got to wait 10 years.
Yeah, you do. I've had a lovely time hanging out with you and baby Theo. Hello, Baba.
Hey, Baba.
And Princess.
High five.
That's his new thing. I'm just going to wave. And today, to celebrate the last day, we went to the Gluten-Free Expo.
We did.
So apart from having to have a 30-minute food coma on the way home, we did find lots of amazing food and bargains, which are now in our freezer and cupboards.
And if you're thinking, listen to the trendy sheeple, gluten-free eating lefty libtards, you're wrong. Tempest celiac.
libtards.
She has to eat gluten-free. Although the lefty libtard part is correct.
That is
Spot
also-
on. Well spotted.
If you're talking about me, I don't know what come first, the
Me
lefty
too.
tub or the gluten-free.
Yeah.
For you, definitely just the lefty bit. Yes, I am celiac, and sadly,
Funny story.
bumped into an old friend.
That was my segue.
We were having dinner with friends, and we walked out after dinner, and we were about to cross the road when suddenly this dude jostles Wemb, pushes him out of the way, and says, "I don't want you, I want your wife," grabs hold of me and hugs me.
And I'm thinking to myself, great, I'm going to have to fight now. We're halfway across the road. We're going to scuffle. We're going to end up rolling around on the road.
And he's going to kick your shin.
He's going to kick me. I'm going to be injured again. My bloody skin grafters are going to pop off and roll down the street.
Oh, good Lord.
But luckily, it was a friend.
It was a friend, yes. We didn't know who it was, but it was Straddle. And for those of you who are like, Straddle sounds familiar, it's because Straddle famously, when we were raiding Karazhan, there's a room just in the outside the banquet hall,
I think so.
and where there's all these dancers. But if you aggro the dancers, one of the people in the group, it does mind control, and I famously was mind controlled, and Straddle more famously screamed, "Kill her! Kill her!" into comms, and actively tried to kill anyone who was mind controlled. What a bastard!
Pretty funny. His spirit lives on in Kai, for sure.
Oh yeah, I don't think
Turns into Thunderdome in our
don't-
raid whenever someone gets mind
I
control.
don't think they ever met, but I think they'd
No.
be good friends.
Absolutely.
But yes. So anyway, it was nice to bump into Straddle randomly on our way out from dinner. And then we were standing in the middle of the road having a catch up when we suddenly realised we probably should get off the road.
Absolutely.
But yes, it was fun. Hopefully we'll catch up with them one time soon. It'd be nice.
Indeed. All right, let's
or
see.
Sometimes, not just one time. That was a weird and random thing to say. So
If there's, just stop. Just stop digging. When you're in a grave, stop digging.
I did. I noticed. Stopped.
Let's see if there's anything we need to discuss.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please?
So recently, we were watching Taliesin Evertell talking about the story in War Within and how it features more alliance than horde. And it reminded me of something that I've been kicking around in my head that I wanted to present here for some time. So I'm going to use the term rockstar instead of hero because with Blizzard, hero already has specific meanings. You know, we get called hero all the time and it has its own images in WoW already. So I think there should be a rock star or celebrity of every race and class in the game. Not individually. There could be crossover. For example, Thrall could be the Orc and Shaman rock star at the same time, though he is a game rock star as well, being so high profile. And I thought Blizzard could make sure that during questing and world quests, if you come across these rock stars, you get an extra line or two of dialogues to recognise that you have a connection with them.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, maybe they pull you to one side, say a little extra thing, or...
I'm going to sneeze, I'm sorry.
Well, that's fine. Wow. So drawn out.
You can't make your sneeze happen when you want it.
Sure. They could also give you like a bonus for the task they're already giving you by repurposing a little used talent you already have to maybe give you a leg up during the task. For example, the warrior existing talent hamstring that not many people really use much, maybe in PvP gets used a bit, it's kind of a slow, could pop up as an extra action button, and just during this time, if you're a warrior, that could be a stun as well as a slow.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Shaman Earth Grab Totem, something you don't use a lot, might explode and do massive damage while you're doing this world quest or whatever.
I love that idea.
So maybe if you're the appropriate class or race for this rockstar, they might even come along as an NPC to help or meet you there. The imagination is the limit.
That would be amazing.
Yep. So it's actually what I wished that followers had been. I wished you'd done your follower table and the quests were actually world quests that you were about to go and do, and when you got there, they were there waiting to help you.
That would be good.
There were some things in Battle for Azeroth that were a bit like that, where you could call in help when you went to the other faction's side.
Yeah.
Anyway, so there's 13 classes, 25 races playable. So a maximum of that is 25 to 38 rock stars, depending how much crossover they want to have. If they want to make every one of the races, or if they want to make all the class ones, be the race one as well that's corresponding, it would only be 25. So that gives them opportunity also to introduce more familiarity and seed characters for possible use in bigger storylines, and that way characters don't just come out of nowhere. They could also start future race and class possibilities. So there might be a Jinyu warrior that's been crossing your path since Pandaria. Then Blizzard introduces them as a playable race, and presto, the guy you've been getting warrior advice from and help from all this time is now a race hero already. So just something I've been thinking about for a while.
Like what's the dude you help in Pandaria? You keep bumping into him all the way through. What's his name? Oh, Princess is screaming at the TV right now. Anyway, that would be, it would be fun for him. All I could think of when you started talking about this was, oh my God, I so want to meet Eleneth on my mage.
Absolutely.
That would be so good. Just, some random quest that pops up every now and then. It'd be so good.
The ghost of... Anyway, I'm Wemb. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk.
So the question I had from that is, who would be your rock star that you would want to meet? Like mine was...
For Demon Hunters?
For me, it would be... I wasn't asking you specifically. It's a broader question to the community. I would like to meet Eleneth, but I'm sure there's people that have, loved people. I mean, everyone, we could name the big ones.
I think, ideally it wouldn't be the big ones.
No, but it would be nice to have someone that, like from your class hall where you got to know that person, or from your weapon, or from, there's people that you've met along your journey that you're like, I wish they'd had a bigger role.
And then that would also stop the feeling sometimes of when you see someone who gives you a quest and you go, they don't have anything to do with me. Like if they came along with you, helped you do your quest.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you get the goblin or gnome ones where they talk to you over a radio or something, you do keep touching base with them further as you go, but it'd be nice to have more of a connection. All right, let's move it into the news.
How rude.
The world first Mythic Queen Anne Shirek was made by Liquid Grats
Well done, Liquid.
in the Naruba Palace Race to World First. Been cleared on Mythic by Liquid. Grats to them. Also, grats to Echo for the second kill.
Are Echo normally up there? I don't think
Yes.
I've heard their name before.
Yes, they are.
Okay. I don't, I only hear the highlights. I thought it was interesting that it's only just happened this week.
Yeah. It did take a while.
Yeah. And I thought it was also interesting that the stopping point for all of the guilds is the last two bosses, which is there is definitely a ramping up on these last two bosses, even at normal difficulty level, which is where we're at.
Yep.
And it made me not feel so bad that we were having so much trouble mastering this second last fight with the council. So that's good.
Yeah. The only other bit of news that interested me was that character restorations
This is big news.
are back. Players are now able to restore characters that have been deleted. They turned that off heading into the expansion.
Yeah.
And they said at the moment there's a 60-second delay between each undelete. You'll need to refresh the character screen, change realms, or log into another character between each character restored,
60 seconds is very
which
long.
is weird. On October 15, they're going to reinstitute the 7-day cooldown period between character restorations.
Right. Okay. So you'll only be able to do one every 7 days. Right.
So if you could find time to like and subscribe
I feel like we're smashing through this episode.
on YouTube, sure, we've got a lot of chit-chat coming up.
Sure.
That would really help us out. Give us a provisional thumbs up now while I'm reading this, and I'll remind you later to remove it if we haven't delivered quality content, which I think that's a given.
Yeah.
On the socials, Tim,
Facebook's been quiet, but lots of new followers. Go figure.
how would they find us on Facebook?
On Facebook. Oh, sorry, babe. So you'd find us on YouTube, like you did now, if you stumbled across us accidentally, at Biden on Quit Wow. On Instagram, at Biden on Quit Wow, we may or may not post. I post from Threads, same
Same but
same
different.
handle. I love Threads. Threads is my favourite space. And Facebook
Curlipta.
at Bind I Quit.
It's an echo
Facebook,
chamber.
like I said, lots of new followers, but very quiet. Please chat.
Now,
Please
Temp won't say
comment.
it, but on Twitter you can find us at Dead to Us Don't Bother or at Tesla's Are Shit.
Or melon.fucktard.com.
Okay, all right. So we did get some correspondence. Grim said, new BOE makes my shitty day awesome.
Oh, I'm sad that Grim was having a shitty day.
But happy to cheer you up, bro.
Yeah, that's good news.
Yeah.
Swings and roundabouts.
I mean, lions, right? Lions.
Yeah. Yeah, grats.
Snowdog, at the time of the last
Winter
step, said the race is still ongoing. Back then, Echo and Limit are both 6 of 8, which we just
Who's
discussed.
Max? Max who?
Max is a YouTuber. He's a bit of a ledge.
Did we watch
But
him the
he's-
other day?
No, we did not. We
You
usually...
showed me someone good. I liked them. It was talking about...
Oh, that was Teddles. Yeah, I don't watch much of his, but he's good.
I liked him.
He's good.
He was
Talking about the
excellent.
state of Mythic
I'm looking
Plus.
forward to hearing about how the wanker has turned this week because there's been some talk.
Anyway, Max is good, but his videos are like hours long. He really just is putting up streams.
Oh.
Yeah,
Like for
but
a
he's
living.
good. Max is like a bleeding edge radar.
Bleeding edge? You mean leading edge?
Cutting edge bleeding. Bleeding's his name.
Is it?
Yeah, people say it. They say it. It's a thing.
Like
it's a thing,
I thought,
right?
like bleeding edge, like
It's a
bleeding
thing.
heart, like whiny.
No.
No, okay.
No, he's cool.
Leading edge.
He does stuff like he does undercover raid leading where he gets in pugs. He's like an amazing player.
Right.
Gets in pugs and leads them like while he's drinking, and it's really fun.
Okay.
And people like bust him because they're watching him or whatever, and it's good fun.
Right.
But his guides are really good, and he likes to rank things, and yeah, he's very good. But just his stuff is so long,
Right.
like 3-4 hour.
Not for temp or,
Kind of like-
or the other weak-hearted
Kind of
people
like
out
me
there.
explaining to you who Max is.
Yeah, thanks.
3-4 hours.
Move on.
Yep. And Snowy said one of his neighbours is part of Limit and does their video editing work.
How bizarre. What a small world.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's just crazy.
Snow also has got his Hunter to 607.5 eye level. He's got one ring to replace, and all his gear will be champion or hero.
Nice.
Thank goodness for Delves and being the story mode hunter that can easily solo level 8s. Glad I could help. There's 2 LFR wings available at time of last recording. There could be 3 now,
there
or
are
by the
3.
time you look at this.
There are 3 because we've done them all.
Get
Goose.
3 vault slots if you kill all the LFR bosses.
Yeah, you do.
Good call.
Low level gear though. It's good if you're not already.
It's not too bad in the vault though, is it?
587. 58. It's
When
not.
you get a better piece in the vault.
Might be 597. It's not what we're at.
Anyway. And Conti has been talking to a co-worker about Delves, and that guy loves the solo aspect of them. We love doing them together, and we've been doing them with a couple of others.
Yeah, we did
It's been
one
good.
with Tin, and we did Nom and Kai were around the other day, so we did some because we've been smashing them out. Lots and lots.
Well, because the weekly was 5 Delves too.
Last week we did 4 delves, so had a choice of 616 pieces.
And this week we're going to nearly have 3.
I think we have got 3. Haven't we had 3?
No, you've got to do 8 to get 3
8.
choices.
Got to do 8.
No, you've got to do 8 Delves
I thought we
to
had
get
though.
3 choices. No, we've done 5.
Oh, ugh. Thought we'd already
It's a
done
lot
8.
more. It's a
Anyway.
lot.
There you go. It is a lot more.
I'm not sure if we could smash some lower ones to get only a few points less. Anyway, we'll look into that. Tempest. Oh, Tempest. It's good to hear from Tempest. With regard to Endy and the comments there.
No, it's because...
Acknowledge that she did not say there.
But I
she
meant
meant there,
I did
not
mean.
here. And Princess, in response to that, said, I was going to say, you know I don't side with Wem Blightly. Thank you, you are my daughter. But you did in fact say he.
Yeah, sorry about that, Indy.
Nice to know you'll back me up when
What's
you have
the word
no
that
choice.
we used for Indy?
They?
No, we said that they're ambiguous. Ambiguous Indy.
Sure.
Anyway, yes, they.
All right, let's take it in game. Vibe check of the expansion. I haven't looked at the celebrities on at the minute.
No, because all your YouTube watching I've been there for.
Yeah, an observation for someone who says they're shit at dragon flying. It is incredible to see how much better Temp gets when there is an orb in the sky to give her something. Much to Kai's disgust.
Oh, that was funny. I did beat him to it. It was funny. I can neither confirm nor deny this rumour. I love this expansion. Over the last 2 weeks, I've had enough time to not only do my main, but some stuff on my alts, which I love, but not quite enough time to do everything I want. So I still haven't managed to get to the levelling of my next turn. I'm hoping I can still manage this cracking pace once I'm back at work for our craziest term of the year.
I think now that our gear is of a high standard,
Yes.
so it's satisfying what we want to be for raiding,
Yes.
we can cut it back to just doing 4 activities a week and then getting onto our alts. Because 4 activities a week,
yeah, but
right?
the other activities are where you get your rep.
Well, that's true. Yeah, but you're getting that on your alts too.
No, you only get it once. I guess you could spread it around though. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so then what you would do is you do 2 things to get your pieces, which we're now above, and 2 keys, and then 2 more pieces to get your other 2 keys. So now you've maxed out your keys for the week. You got 4. You got 2 pieces of gear which aren't going to be an upgrade for us anymore. And then you move on to your alts and you start doing the same on them.
Maybe.
And you're varying what you do so that you're getting all the rep that you want.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
All right, you think about it. Get back to me. Leveling.
It was-
I know you had something to say there. I know you did say that.
It was
Leveling.
Delves this week, so we've spent a lot of time in Delves. And
In
we
the
found that
weeklies?
there's interesting, for the weekly. Interesting that we found that there's a couple that we've like either never been to or only been to once, so have no memory of it. But that's fine. That's
Well, there's a
fine
good
too.
variety. There's different objectives. There's different.
So sometimes we've
Bosses.
probably been there once before.
Yep.
But the
boss is different.
Iteration
or
of it is
the
different.
objectives are different.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
So we still have 4 delves to go. And then we need to do all of the extra stuff like the light quest in Hellowfall and the machine repair stuff in the Ringing Deeps and our packed stuff in Ashgate and then bonus special quests wherever they are. And then I want to do some leveling quests in Ringing Deeps on my priest. And it's Sunday. We've only got 2 days to go. And
I
I'm
want to start
working
leveling
tomorrow.
my priest too.
But yes, it's been good. I love the expansion. I love how much there is to do that's very different. Like it doesn't feel like a drag. It's not like, oh, I'm going to go out and do world quests here and
Yep.
every day. We haven't done.
Some
we've
people are
actually
feeling
done.
like that, but I'm going to say you don't
We've
love the
actually
game
done-
so much. If you're already bored, maybe you need to be playing multiple games.
Or
'Cause I'm
play
not,
more
and I've been
more
off.
characters. Play
Yeah.
more characters.
You don't have to. It's
But like we
okay.
haven't done a single world quest except for the world boss this week because it's not on the agenda until after we've done lots of things.
Yeah.
It's on our agenda for it might be on our agenda if we're trying to gear up a tune or something, but it's just not important right now.
But
so
it's not Blizzard's job if it's not for you, and it's not your job to keep paying them. If you're bored, then just play something else.
indeed.
Note for delves.
No, Time Walkers.
Time Walkers. Note for Time Walkers. You can't hand in the swirling vial from Time Walkers once it's over. BOE does the investigative journalism, so you don't have to.
Dum dum. That's my news. Yeah.
Oh, here you go then. But just a taste.
Next.
Delves. Note for delves. If you're in a delve and queued for a dungeon, when you come out of the dungeon, it resets the delve. BOE does the investigative journalism, so you don't have to. Just a taste.
None of those last 2 things are a surprise or
It surprised
news.
me.
Dungeons?
Note for no. We're still Mythic Plus noobs,
Yes.
but had a better week this week.
Much better this week. We completed a 2. We're still learning the dungeons on Mythic, so we're still learning what's new about them in Mythic, and we still haven't seen them all, so we still haven't done Mists of Turner Scythe since actually we've only done Grim Batol from the last one. We've done Sage of Borealis, but we didn't remember it. We know that one.
'Cause we've never done it.
That's right. So
We mustn't have done whatever you have to do to unlock it.
yeah. So we haven't, which is not like me at all.
No, I don't. It messes with my head because I don't understand it. Because we did a lot of Mythic Plus
Yeah, we did.
in Battle for Azeroth.
Yeah. Anyway, so we're still just learning the dungeons because they're all a bit different. the
So what we're
old
going to
ones.
do after we've recorded here, I don't know if Temp's aware or not.
I've just gave you the list
Yeah.
of things that we have to do, and we're not doing anything until we've finished that list.
After we've smashed out that list,
Yeah.
we're going to get on alts and we're going to heroic,
And learn those
and
dungeons.
I'm going to record it so it'll be the background for our next episode.
Oh, I thought you were going to stream. That's exciting.
Well, I could stream, but
You get so grumpy about the streaming. I don't know. Rating.
rating.
We got the council. We got the council, which is the second last boss, to 31% this week, which is really good progress. And I was really happy with that because now we're just learning the last transition and final phase. Which
The here's everything transition.
yeah,
phase.
transition. Everything's going on at the same time
Here's
as you're
this
trying to.
hard thing. Watch out! You got to put the web across. Here's this hard thing. Get
And
in
now,
the slice of pizza.
now we're gonna add.
Here's this hard thing. Here's the donuts.
Yeah.
Now here's all of
Oh
that.
no! Wait, you forgot about you've got a debuff on you. You got to run under the boss
Oh
and blow
yeah,
it
now
up.
I'm going to web you. No, I'm going to debuff you. You got to run in. Now I'm going to web you. You got to run out. Now here's everything.
Yeah. So
Good luck.
That's good, because it's all about learning the dance.
And I'm tanking, so I don't even get half that stuff. I have to do the run in.
We also had a look at the first boss on Heroic, And we got
Just
that
for
to
shits and gigs.
got that to about 30%. So that wasn't too far off
Yeah.
either. So if we get to the council and it's all next Monday and it's all a bit repetitive, we'll step out and go back and have another go at that because I think we'll be able to get that. And I got a low level, not like off the raid boss. You know how there's additional warbound loot that can sometimes spawn?
Yep.
I got 2 pieces this week, which Conti was most affronted with because it's my 3rd overall piece.
How rude.
But the good news was it was a tier piece that was warbound, and it was gloves, which were the thing that I haven't been able to get. The gloves, there are tier gloves that fall off one of the bosses we did, but other gloves don't fall until the council. So it was good. It was good. And then I got a tier chest piece as well. So now I've got my 4-piece bonus. Yay!
Wow. That's pretty good.
That was pretty good.
I think I've got only 2. Not sure.
Probably.
LFR.
I love LFR. It's the highest form of entertainment.
It is a lot of fun, and the later the week, the better. So we had a dude in LFR complaining about the lack of DPS, and when I pointed out that it's incredibly EPing when most of us are on our alts just trying to get some gear, to come in over-geared and bitch about DPS so we would all look at your DPS, I suddenly got flooded with whispers saying, that is so right. You were spot on.
Because it's dumb.
Yeah.
Like if you're that good, find a guild. Like find a group.
If you're that good, why are you in LFR?
Yeah.
If you don't want to be messed around or have
That's what
noobish
I'm
stuff
saying.
happen, why are you in LFR?
Yeah,
Get
that's
out.
what I'm saying. Go and find an actual raid
Go and
group.
pug a real raid if you're that
If
good.
you're that good, go off you go.
We're there
Go
for
and do
fun
some
on our
heroics
alts. Yeah.
and otherwise shut up.
And most people are there for fun in their alts. And some people are there because that's all they can do. And that's okay.
Yeah. That's their only
We're
option.
having a bit of a laugh.
So, but if you've got your Uber gear and then whining about it, just don't go there. Or don't go there. Find a real raid group that you can bitch and moan in.
Absolutely. How's your mains gear going?
606 with 4-piece bonus.
Same. I think I'm all champion and hero gear
Oh
now.
no, I'm not.
So I'm just scrabbling for points to upgrade more.
I think I've got 3 veteran pieces left.
I might have a couple. I'm not
Ugh.
sure.
It's driving me
If you're
nuts.
606, then maybe I am got a couple of veterans too.
Maybe.
I've tried to
Anyway.
replace as much as I can. I think I have. Alt activity this week. We were leveling alts. Temp was on her rogue, very close to 80, and she had to go AFK to do something. I was not near her, but finished killing the mob I was fighting, and she dinged 80 while she wasn't even in the room.
I'm just that good.
And she was getting all the grats from the guild.
I missed the
And
whole
I'm
thing.
going, sorry guys, she's not actually here.
I dinged.
So then they called Hacksaw.
She's not actually here. I wasn't even
They
following
said
you.
I was multi-boxing you.
If only. We have spent a bit of time doing delves and then doing the rookery, which, come on, Blizzard.
Rookery.
I wrote rookery and everything. Which, come on, Blizzard. The Dungeons of the Week should be part of the heroic list.
Absolutely.
That was just dumb.
Yeah.
Like we,
Make the Dungeon of the Week one of the
Heroics.
this season's dungeons so we can...
or make it a heroic available that
There's
week.
4 from this expansion that are in this season's rotation.
And if you don't
And
like
you
the
only
limitation, then maybe
and
you
only
don't
do
like
a
the
weekly
limitation.
dungeon every, 6 or 8
No,
weeks?
it's every week. There's every week. There's
Oh, is
one.
it?
Yeah. But
So just rotate
also,
those 4.
But also, if you don't like the limitation, then you don't like the limitation. That's the problem. We should be able to access all of those dungeons on heroic.
Why do you think they chose not to have heroics unless it was in season?
I don't know.
It seems crazy.
It's really crazy.
Would that make the pool too big? Like, is 12 too many? Maybe that spreads
Maybe.
people too thin. I don't know.
Maybe, but it's just dumb. Well, then maybe the weekly one should come in to the heroic list. Like it should
I don't know.
come in heroic for
No,
that
but
week.
it will. So
No.
in season 2,
No, not in season 2.
the other 4
I mean,
dungeons.
the rookery this week, you should have been able to do it as a heroic.
Yeah, but that's
Our
not how
olds
it
would have
works.
got gear out of that. That would have been really good for them.
Yeah, it's not how it works though.
I know that that's not how it works. What I'm
It should
saying
be.
is you either only choose from those 4 or you have to admit that that is a stupid limitation that you've put on it. It's just dumb.
Right.
I know I love Blizzard, but that was dumb.
Elite players of the week. Nanami the monk. Worst tank of the week.
Worst by far.
Another one where we bailed and went and did something else while the deserted debuff wore off.
Yeah,
That's how bad.
that's how bad.
Also did an Arakara with a warrior called Platinum, who insisted on pulling every single thing in the instance. On the way from the first boss, Big Spidey, to the second boss, pulled everything from both sides. You know how you go round one side,
Yeah.
work your way to that
Yep.
little room,
Yep.
and then you go to the second boss?
Yep.
No, all both sides. The whole lot.
Right.
I pointed out that if he left some alive, they could warn the others, but to no avail. I didn't leave that one though because he was a good tank. I just didn't see the need to do absolutely every single mob.
Was there someone else in the group that was
No.
doing it for?
No, because we were all going, why?
Oh, okay. I just,
In
maybe
instance chat, people are going, why?
I was just wondering whether there was a friend that was getting rep or XP from all the kills. So,
Nope.
okay, all right. Well, then I don't know.
Not that I could see.
Bored? He was bored.
I've got no words of wisdom. Do you have words of wisdom?
Watch out for strangers bumping into you in the street.
Sure. We've come to the end of another episode of Bind and Equip, a crisp 32 minutes.
Or short. Princess
No,
can
it's
be
nice.
cross.
It's nice.
She's going to be cross.
Play it twice.
She likes
It's an hour. You'll get some gags you missed.
Oh,
Now is the time to unlike. I feel like
There is no
we've
need.
really brought it home.
we have. We've made it snappy.
Snap, snap. If you've changed your mind, otherwise smash the like. Smash it.
Oh, that way.
Is it?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
it is. I think it's on that side.
It's somewhere there.
It's at the bottom of that screen. Over that side. Not that side, the
Look,
way.
I'm like you. I watch these videos and people say, hit the like, and I go, sure, I like it.
Yeah.
But just
Like
hit it,
Just
because
hit it.
that's what I try to do now.
Yeah.
I try to hit it, because they go, they wrote notes, they worked hard,
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
We turned up.
they're worthy.
We turned up.
Sure. Thanks for hanging out with us. Until next time, I'm Wembley.
I'm Tim.
Huff out.
See ya.
Bye.